Welcome back to our wrap-up. I am Gregory Zarian, and we've spent most of the hour talking about men and our health. And my fantastic guest, Dr. Katrina Miller, has agreed to stay with me during the wrap-up. Dr. Miller, one last question that Glenn, 72, said, what do I need to do to stay healthy? There's a lot of information out in the community and in the world, on the internet, magazines, everywhere. How do I take vitamins? Do I not take vitamins? Do I eat meat? Don't I eat meat? You know, some comments are contradicting, some aren't. What do I listen to?
Well, I think the best thing to do is to listen to your trusted healthcare provider. You've got to find a healthcare provider that's good for you, that you trust, that you really feel that you can talk to and you can listen to. And I think that's the best way to go, because there is so much information out there. There's so much out there in magazines and on the web. And a lot of it can be really fluff and sometimes really can steer you the wrong direction.
Well, because you know everyone's an expert.
Everyone's an expert. So so I would say really find someone that you can trust. And the thing I would say to men is, talk about it. Talk about it with whoever you do feel comfortable with. Even if you don't have a healthcare provider that you go and see, talk about it with your friends. Talk about it with your wife. Talk about it with your mother.
When you say talk about it, are you talking about their physical health? If there's a problem, a symptom, something they're worried about?
Yeah, exactly. Anything, whether it's physical or psychological. Go ahead and just say something about it, because the more you can get it out of your system and try to get some feedback from other people, you can help put it together and you can try to figure out the best course of action, again, before it becomes a crisis situation.
Do you feel that that's the number one downfall of men, is not talking about it?
Yeah.
So then your biggest bit of advice to men anywhere is talk about it.
Yeah.
And you think they're afraid just because someone's going to make fun of them, they're embarrassed? Why do you think men are so afraid to talk?
I don't think it's necessarily afraid. I mean, you might be afraid of what you don't understand. That might be part of it, because you have a symptom or something that you're feeling that you just don't understand why you're feeling it. Erectile dysfunction is a great example of that. Why is this happening to me? What am I doing? I'm just this young, you know, why would I be having this problem with getting an erection? But the more you can kind of talk about it and get it out and try to get more information, the better off you're going to feel. And I think that, again, men are just taught to be stoic and take it like a man and don't talk to anyone about it because you can handle it. And I think it's part of the way we teach men to deal with their issues that's the problem. And it's not just about fear, it's about what they've been taught, and they're doing it really well.
But also I think one thing too, along with the working out and the eating healthy, and as we just discussed, talk about it. One thing that men don't do as much as I think they could do is share their feelings and their emotions. Because as you were saying, that guys are stoic. Guys, shed a tear, share your heart, because what you're doing again is getting it out, because there's a truth in addiction studies and personal life studies is once you get something out, it's easier to address it.
I agree.
I have 1 minute left. What is your final thought for men, me, the community, and health?
Colorful plate, exercise a lot, get the screening that's important, and be open and talk about it. Dr.
Miller, it is such a pleasure to have you. You
Thank you.
know I'm going to have you back.
Well, I would love to come back.
I think I have a
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Guys, we've spent an hour and it's been all about you. As Dr. Miller said, have a colorful plate, which for me means live a colorful life. Thank you for joining me, and again, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Have a great night. It is Gregory Zarian. Be well. Thanks.